camping, one-man army, noob tubing, Justin Bieber. All things that the Mitchmeister absolutely detests. Now, I'm over the gameplay commentary, and it's been a long time coming, guys, but this is the grid ground war match that Major of Mine has uploaded, that I promised I would upload from my perspective. And I've decided to upload it from my perspective just because, whereas Major of Miners, I'm just going to get this out of the way first, he does deserve some sort of custodial sentence for the mass rape that he produces right here in this game. He does humiliate the enemy team, but whereas his gameplay in his video, kind of a textbook way to play the game, kind of precision commando, shooting, some tactical walking around the map, trying to not get shot in the back and things like that, which is all well and good. He gets a beastly score. I've got a lot of respect for that, but I decided to upload it in my perspective just simply because it's a bit different. It's not exactly precision. I mean, here, look, I'll just run around straight into the enemy base, even though we've got the wrong flags for it, and basically get punished for it by this guy. And at the start of the game, I wasn't lagging as such. My Xbox does this weird thing. I don't know whether it's because it's old, but it goes in like frames per second, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I was getting really wound up. I was like, can we please leave? I'm raging. I'm fucking raging. I know you guys have probably had moments like that, but that is what I'm like here. And then this bit just tops it off. I mean, no, not this bit. There's a bit after this where I basically, it looks like I get killed by a flashbang, and Major Miner said it looked like I ascended to heaven. Look, right there, looks like I get killed by a random flashbang, but on my screen, I don't know, it's just a bit annoying. But yeah, look, I'm just getting completely fucking dicked here, but I will reap my revenge soon. But yeah, kind of wanted to do this as a dual commentary type thing. But obviously he felt intimidated. We've now made this sort of like trademark gaming community clan channel, and so there'll probably be content from like quite a few of us, basically just a group of friends that me and Major Miners play with, and I'm kind of like leading it, and I've given him my deputy badge, so to speak, and I wouldn't give that to anyone, so he should be very privileged. I mean, with scores like this, he's just proven why he's got it. He can shine that. I'll shine that deputy badge for him after a game like this. But yeah, like I'm very much like action man gameplay type in this particular game. As you can see here, I'm just running around like a crazy man, knifing in the back, and this is pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I'm ending lives with knives here. Just kill him with a claymore, and then polish off this guy, and you'll see it in a minute. Kind of built this up quite badly, so you're gonna have to love it. Otherwise, I've let you down. That was pretty fucking awesome, and then bam.
Securing Charlie.
Well, bam, ending lives with knives. Although I probably wouldn't end any lives with that knife right there. That's just gonna cause some damage to the door more than anything. But fucking awesome grenade there to get me out. Another Houdini moment. And there's a lot of parts to this game where I completely run out of ammo because my FAMAS doesn't have extended mags on it. I'm just using the silencer, and it's really making me suffer when I get to no ammo. I have to run around with that ballistic knife and just try and stab somebody with it to try and get their ammo. But anyway, I've brought out the chopper gunner here. And this is only halfway through the game. That's kind of why I like ground war. It gives me time to just assert my authority over the game. And obviously if I have bad starts like I did in this game, I can still rack up about 40 kills after that and just absolutely rape. And as you can see on the scoreboard there, I mean, me and Major Miners, we're just inspirational leaders of the team. I've got to admit, I don't go for the flags too much. Every objective game I play, or normal game I play for that matter, my only objective is to absolutely massacre the other team, which I normally do quite well. But yeah, anyway, so this TM clan that I've made, it's not really a clan as such, more of a community-based sort of thing for people that we play with, just so that we can upload stuff and maybe you guys will like it as well. But I've basically thought about calling it trademarked gaming, but there is an issue with that. Some absolute fucking prick who's got their own channel, and he's posted one video with 22 views. I think it's a game battles video or something. But yeah, he's just hogging that video page, trademark gaming, which means I can't make a YouTube page called trademark gaming. So I thought about like renaming the community thing to trademarked gaming. I mean, I would have gone with Temple of Mitch, but Major of mine is like, oh no, why do you always have to be the guy, you know, lead the clan on trademarked gaming and all that. So I don't think that's going down well with the minions, but yeah, like if you can think of any suggestions, just stick it in the comment box for me, and it would help a lot. And also look out for it. I will post it on my video. Obviously, we're not big enough to make a proper community page channel. I mean, MitchMeister isn't one to be delusional. Let's be honest. He knows he's a god. He knows he's a beast at gaming. But to make a big community channel, now that's something else. Now this guy here in the corner, Major of Miners, is pussying out hard here. He's like, I am not going anywhere near that guy. Sort him out for me. And I'm on quite a good game, but he's on an absolutely epic game. So I risk my life for it, as the action man I am. And yeah, Action Man. I thought I'd talk to you about him a bit. Like his cartoon. I don't know if you remember like the cartoons advertising like the Action Man. I know you all might deny it, but I definitely had Action Man. I used to love Action Man. I used to have like the little truck that fired missiles and stuff like that. But yeah, like does anybody remember the advert where like people, like kids, would ring in and decide whether Action Man would let, I think it's Dr. X or something like that, fall off the cliff, or whether Action Man would help him up? And it was basically just like a interactive advert sort of thing where people would phone in and Action Man would have to decide whether to let Dr. X die or he would help him up and be the good guy. I think 95% of people voted to let him die, which just basically says why people of my generation, children of my generation when I was younger, are the fuck-ups that they are now, because of TV and media doing shit like that, and just the responses like you got then just shows why we are like we are today. I mean, 95% of people wanting to see that guy just fall off the cliff. It's kind of hilarious, kind of a comment on society. But yeah, if I could afford the phone call, not really afford, but if I was allowed to use the phone, I probably would have voted the same thing as well. So I'm not moaning about it. I'm just saying, it's quite funny when you think about it. So yeah, he fell off the cliff hard. Then they had to invent some other evil counterpart of nemesis of the Action Man guy. But that is basically what I'm doing here. I'm just acting like Action Man, the greatest hero of them all. Just running around, reaping souls. I mean, that guy, I don't know what that guy was doing, camping behind a fucking pillar. What a fucking twat. But this is pretty sick. This is another, look at that. Look at that, that's brilliant. And it brings up the Blackbird. It's quite a casual way I play this game as well. I mean, obviously, I was thinking here, I probably wouldn't have made a commentary if Major Miners didn't get the score he did. And so I'm not really thinking here, like the perspiration isn't coming down the side of my head like it would normally if I thought this was a commentary game, because I know that if this was a dual charge, you'd probably be looking at his side of the screen anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty casual whilst I play this, because that's just how I roll, sitting in this chopper gunner. This is one of the only chopper gunners that I do kind of well with. I mean, if you've seen my previous videos, my chopper gunners are fucking terrible. But yeah, like in the 5 seconds I get of this chopper gunner, I actually do okay. But yeah, I'm still using the Blackbird, chopper gunner, and dogs, I think, at this point. Or maybe UAV, Blackbird, and chopper gunner. I'm not really sure. But either way, I think the best kill streaks now are definitely the UAV, Blackbird, and maybe dogs. I'm starting to go off the chopper gunner a bit, but the dogs are good because they get a lot of kills, but the other two are good just because, you know, like, kill streaks don't add to your like actual kill streak. I think it's quite good to use the UAV because it still helps you get the kills in the first place, and it's also funner when you're making a commentary or whatever, just because you know, you see me play more rather than sitting in a chopper gunner, which I don't think is as fun. I mean, the dogs, I don't have to like go and sit in a corner and call it in. I just release them and they do their thing. And the UAV and the Blackbird are, you know, they're just like assets. So yeah, pretty entertaining to watch, I think. So I highly advise them. But look at that, that's just complete rape. Complete rape. I am using the suppressor here. I see a lot of people like using Overlord and stuff, and I would use that. The suppressor comes in really handy. But that's all, folks. Remember to go over to Major Miners channel to see better kill to death ratio of the game. But yeah, cheers.